Hey guys, I'm back and today we're going to make these really pretty rhinestone bowl mules. I'm going to walk you through on how to make them. It's super easy and fun. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to mark or trace out a square that is 11 by 9 inches. This will give you approximately a 5-inch bow. So here we're making a bow from scratch. It's honestly harder to find bows online than you think, or in the store that's the right size and color that you want. So if you just want to make a bow that matches your shoe in the same color and material, this is an awesome and easy way to just make your own bow. Now that you have your square all marked out, you're going to just cut it out. I like to fold the fabric over itself so that when you cut out the square you end up with two rectangles. I always call them squares, but they're rectangles. You end up with two rectangles, so you don't have to trace it all over again. You can just do it in one step. Super easy. This is probably my third bow tutorial on here, so you can check out my other videos that kind of walk you through how to make a bow. I'm kind of doing this one pretty quickly since there's other tutorials on my channel showing you how to create a bow. Okay, now that you have two pieces of fabric, I'm going to walk you through how to make the bow. So you take one piece of fabric and you're going to fold it in half the long way, and you are going to iron it to kind of get the crease in the middle. That way you know where the middle of the fabric is. Now that you have the middle, you're going to fold each piece slightly over the middle of the fabric. So the two sides will slightly overlap each other, and then you're going to iron it down. Then you're going to fold the fabric in half again and kind of follow the same steps. You fold it, find the crease in the middle, and then you're gonna fold each piece so they slightly overlap each other. Now that you know where they overlap, you're just gonna glue them together. Then you're gonna accordion fold the fabric, and that creates the bow. And you're just gonna glue in between to hold it into place. You're gonna take a 3/4 inch of fabric and you're going to wrap it around, and that will just kind of hold your bow together in the center, and then you just glue it and cut off the extra fabric. That's pretty much it for the bow part of the DIY. I do have more in-depth explanations of creating the bow in two other DIYs that I created previously, and I will link them in the description below. So if you want to follow along on a tutorial that kind of goes over it a little more in depth and is a bit easier to follow, so click those links below if you want a more in-depth tutorial of how to make a bow. Now for the rhinestones, you're gonna put the bow on the shoe and mark where the bow is gonna go. That way you kind of avoid that little spot for when you're putting the rhinestones on, because it'll be a little bit difficult to glue the bow onto rhinestones. It'll just be a little bumpy, so you kind of want to just leave that part without rhinestones. So I'm just putting the rhinestones all around the mark that the bow is gonna go on, so I'm just avoiding that one little spot. A great tip for putting on the rhinestones is to use a toothpick, put a dab of glue on it, put it on the rhinestone, and then put it on the shoe. It'll make the job so much easier and faster. Then you're going to go ahead and add your bow on that spot that you created for it, and you have a mark so you know exactly where to put it. Just use some E6000 glue, glue it on, And then you're going to continue the same steps to add the rhinestones onto the bows. So this part is fun because you can use all different color rhinestones, different sizes of rhinestones. You can kind of make this part your own. And that's it. Then you have some fun, funky, bedazzled bow mules. They're really, really cool. I feel like I'm not fancy enough for these shoes. I don't know where I'm gonna wear them all the time, but I love them so much. I love how they came out. If you like them too, give them a thumbs up, share them with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.